Let's kick things off by exploring the concept of a value proposition. At its core, a value proposition is a clear statement that explains how a product or service solves a problem or improves a situation for customers. It highlights the unique benefits that set your offering apart from competitors. Think of it as the promise you make to your customers about the value they'll receive. This statement is crucial because it helps potential customers quickly understand why they should choose your product or service over others. As we move forward, we'll break down the key elements that make a value proposition effective and how you can craft one that truly resonates. Understanding the importance of a value proposition is essential for any business. A strong value proposition not only attracts new customers, but also helps retain existing ones by consistently delivering on its promise. It acts as a guiding light for your marketing and sales strategies, ensuring that your messaging stays focused and relevant. When customers see a clear value proposition, they're more likely to trust your brand and make a purchase. In the next scene, we'll look at the core components that make up a compelling value proposition. Compelling value proposition is built on a few essential components. First, it clearly identifies the target customer and the specific problem or need they have. Next, it describes how your product or service addresses that problem or need better than alternatives. Finally, it highlights the unique benefits or features that make your offering stand out. By combining these elements, you create a statement that is both persuasive and memorable. Up next, we'll see how to identify your target audience effectively. Knowing your audience is the foundation of any successful value proposition. Start by researching who your ideal customers are, what challenges they face, and what motivates their decisions. This insight allows you to tailor your message to address their specific needs and pain points. The more you understand your audience, the more relevant and impactful your value proposition will be. In the following scene, we'll discuss how to pinpoint the problems your product or service solve. Every great value proposition starts with a clear understanding of the problems your customers face. Take the time to listen to their feedback, observe their behavior, and analyze their pain points. By identifying these challenges, you can position your product or service as the ideal solution. This approach not only builds trust but also demonstrates that you truly understand your customers' needs. Next, we'll explore how to showcase the unique benefits of your offering. Stand out in a crowded market, your value proposition must highlight what makes your product or service unique. Focus on the features or benefits that your competitors can't offer. Maybe it's a faster delivery time, superior customer support, or an innovative feature. Whatever it is, make sure it's something your target audience truly values. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to communicate these benefits clearly and concisely. Clarity is key when presenting your value proposition. Avoid jargon or overly complex language. Instead, use simple, straightforward statements that anyone can understand. The goal is to make your value proposition instantly recognizable and memorable. When customers can quickly grasp what you offer and why it matters, they're more likely to engage with your brand. Up next, we'll look at some real-world examples of effective value proposition. Let's take a look at some well-known companies and their value propositions. For example, Apple emphasizes simplicity and innovation, promising products that are easy to use and beautifully designed. FedEx highlights reliability and speed, assuring customers that their packages will arrive on time. These examples show how a strong value proposition can become the cornerstone of a brand's identity. In the next scene, we'll break down what makes these examples so effective. Effectiveness of these value propositions lies in their clarity and focus. They address specific customer needs and communicate the unique benefits of the product or service. By consistently delivering on their promises, these brands build trust and loyalty over time. As you craft your own value proposition, keep these principles in mind. Next, we'll discuss common mistakes to avoid when creating your value proposition. Any businesses fall into common traps when crafting their value proposition. One mistake is being too vague or generic, which makes it hard for customers to see what sets you apart. Another is focusing too much on features instead of benefits. Remember, customers care about how your product improves their lives, not just what it does. In the next scene, we'll share tips for refining your value proposition to avoid these pitfalls. Refining your value proposition is an ongoing process. Start by gathering feedback from customers and stakeholders. Test different versions of your statement to see which resonates best. Don't be afraid to make adjustments as you learn more about your audience and their needs. The goal is to create a value proposition that is both authentic and compelling. In the next scene, we'll discuss the role of storytelling in making your value proposition memorable. Storytelling can bring your value proposition to life. By sharing real-life examples or customer success stories, you make your message more relatable and memorable. Stories help potential customers see themselves benefiting from your product or service. This emotional connection can be a powerful motivator. Next, we'll look at how to incorporate storytelling into your value proposition. Incorporate storytelling. Start by collecting testimonials or case studies from satisfied customers. Use these stories to illustrate the real-world impact of your product or service. Highlight specific outcomes and how your offering solved a problem or improved a situation. This approach not only builds credibility but also makes your value proposition more tangible. In the next scene, we'll discuss the importance of consistency across all channels. Consistency is key when communicating your value proposition. Make sure your message is the same across your website, social media, advertising, and sales materials. This helps reinforce your brand identity and ensures that customers always know what to expect. Consistent messaging builds trust and makes your value proposition more effective. Up next, we'll explore how to adapt your value proposition for different customer segments. Different customer segments may have different needs and priorities. Tailor your value proposition to address the specific concerns of each group. This might mean emphasizing certain benefits or features for one segment while focusing on others for a different group. Personalization makes your message more relevant and increases the chances of conversion. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to test and measure the effectiveness of your value proposition. Testing is a crucial step in refining your value proposition. Use A/B testing to compare different versions and see which one performs best. Pay attention to metrics like conversion rates, engagement, and customer feedback. This data-driven approach helps you make informed decisions and continuously improve your message. Next, we'll look at how to gather and interpret customer feedback effectively. Customer feedback is invaluable when evaluating your value proposition. Use surveys, interviews, and online reviews to collect insights about what resonates with your audience. Look for patterns in the feedback to identify strengths and areas for improvement. By listening to your customers, you can fine-tune your value proposition to better meet their needs. In the next scene, we'll discuss the role of visuals in communicating your value proposition. Visual elements can make your value proposition more engaging and easier to understand. Use images, infographics, and videos to illustrate your key points. Visuals help break up text and make your message more memorable. They can also convey complex ideas quickly and effectively. In the next scene, we'll explore how to align your value proposition with your brand identity. Your value proposition should reflect your brand's personality and values. Make sure the tone, language, and visuals you use are consistent with your overall brand identity. This alignment helps create a cohesive experience for your customers and strengthens your brand in the marketplace. Up next, we'll discuss how to keep your value proposition relevant as your business evolves. Markets and customer needs change over time. Regularly review and update your value proposition to ensure it remains relevant. Stay informed about industry trends, competitor moves, and shifts in customer preferences. By staying proactive, you can keep your value proposition fresh and effective. In the next scene, we'll look at how to involve your team in the process. Creating a strong value proposition is a team effort. Involve members from different departments such as marketing, sales, and customer service to gather diverse perspectives. This collaborative approach ensures that your value proposition addresses all aspects of the customer experience. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to communicate your value proposition internally. Make sure everyone in your organization understands and can articulate your value proposition. Provide training and resources to help employees communicate the message consistently. When your team is aligned, it creates a unified customer experience. Up next, we'll explore how to use your value proposition in marketing campaigns. Your value proposition should be at the heart of all your marketing campaigns. Use it as the foundation for your messaging, visuals, and calls to action. This consistency helps reinforce your brand and makes your campaigns more effective. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to integrate your value proposition into your sales process. Integrate your value proposition into every stage of the sales process. Train your sales team to use it when engaging with prospects, handling objections, and closing deals. A clear and compelling value proposition can help differentiate your offering and make it easier for customers to say yes. Next, we'll look at how to use your value proposition in customer support. Your value proposition should also guide your customer support efforts. Use it to set expectations and ensure that your team delivers on your brand's promises. When customers see that you consistently deliver value, they're more likely to become loyal advocates. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to use your value proposition to build customer loyalty. Strong value proposition is the foundation of customer loyalty. When you consistently deliver on your promises, customers are more likely to return and recommend your brand to others. Focus on exceeding expectations and providing exceptional value at every touchpoint. In the next scene, we'll explore how to use your value proposition to attract new customers. Your value proposition is a powerful tool for attracting new customers. Use it in your advertising, website, and social media to clearly communicate what makes your brand unique. Make sure your message is visible and easy to understand. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to use your value proposition to differentiate from competitors. In a crowded marketplace, differentiation is key. Your value proposition should clearly communicate what sets you apart from competitors. Focus on the benefits and features that only you can offer. This makes it easier for customers to choose your brand over others. Next, we'll look at how to use your value proposition to drive growth. Compelling value proposition can be a powerful driver of business growth. By attracting new customers, retaining existing ones, and increasing customer lifetime value, you set the stage for long-term success. Make sure your value proposition evolves as your business grows. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to measure the impact of your value proposition. Understand the effectiveness of your value proposition. Track key performance indicators such as conversion rates, customer retention, and brand awareness. Use this data to identify areas for improvement and make informed decisions. Regular measurement ensures that your value proposition continues to deliver results. In the next scene, we'll look at how to keep your value proposition fresh and relevant. Don't let your value proposition become stale. Regularly review and update your message to reflect changes in your business, market, and customer needs. Stay ahead of the competition by continuously innovating and improving your offering. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to use customer insights to refine your value proposition. Customer insights are a valuable resource for refining your value proposition. Analyze customer behavior, preferences, and feedback to identify new opportunities and areas for improvement. Use this information to make your value proposition even more relevant and compelling. In the next scene, we'll explore how to use competitive analysis to strengthen your message. Conducting a competitive analysis helps you understand what other brands are offering and how you can differentiate your value proposition. Identify your competitors' strengths and weaknesses and look for gaps in the market that you can fill. This strategic approach ensures that your value proposition remains unique and compelling. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to communicate your value proposition to different stakeholders. Different stakeholders may have different interests and priorities. Tailor your value proposition to address the concerns of investors, partners, and employees. Clear communication helps build support and alignment across your organization. In the next scene, we'll look at how to use your value proposition in product development. Your value proposition should guide product development decisions. Use it as a framework for prioritizing features and improvements that deliver the most value to your customers. This ensures that your product or service continues to meet customer needs and stays ahead of the competition. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to use your value proposition in pricing strategies. Your value proposition plays a key role in pricing decisions. Make sure your pricing reflects the unique benefits and value you offer. Communicate the reasons behind your pricing clearly to customers so they understand what they're paying for. In the next scene, we'll explore how to use your value proposition in partnerships and collaborations. In forming partnerships or collaborations, use your value proposition to demonstrate the benefits of working with your brand. Highlight how your unique strengths can create value for both parties. This approach helps build strong, mutually beneficial relationships. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to use your value proposition in recruitment. Your value proposition isn't just for customers, it's also a powerful tool for attracting top talent. Use it to communicate what makes your company a great place to work. Highlight your culture, values, and opportunities for growth. In the next scene, we'll look at how to use your value proposition in onboarding new employees. During onboarding, introduce new employees to your value proposition. Help them understand how their work contributes to delivering on your brand's promises. This creates a sense of purpose and alignment from day one. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to use your value proposition in performance management. Use your value proposition as a benchmark for performance management. Set goals and evaluate progress based on how well your team delivers on your brand's promises. This approach keeps everyone focused on creating value for customers. In the next scene, we'll explore how to use your value proposition in crisis management. In times of crisis, your value proposition can guide your response. Stay true to your promises and focus on delivering value, even under challenging circumstances. This builds trust and helps your brand emerge stronger. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to use your value proposition to inspire innovation. Clear value proposition can inspire innovation within your organization. Use it as a framework for brainstorming new ideas and solutions that deliver even more value to your customers. Encourage your team to think creatively and push boundaries. In the next scene, we'll look at how to use your value proposition to drive organizational change. Your value proposition can be a catalyst for organizational change. Use it to align your team around a shared vision and motivate them to embrace new ways of working. This unified approach helps your organization adapt and thrive in a changing environment. In the next scene, we'll discuss how to celebrate success and reinforce your value proposition. Celebrate successes that result from delivering on your value proposition. Recognize individuals and teams who go above and beyond to create value for customers. This reinforces your brand's promises and encourages continued excellence. In the final scene, we'll summarize the key takeaways and inspire you to put your value proposition into action. Wrap up, remember that a strong value proposition is the foundation of business success. It clearly communicates how your product or service solves a problem or improves a situation for customers, highlighting your unique benefits. Keep your message clear, consistent, and customer-focused. Regularly review and refine your value proposition to stay relevant and competitive. Now, it's your turn to craft a value proposition that sets your brand apart and drives lasting success.